2024. I can't believe we made it through, huh? I've been going through like all my summer adventures, so you see kind of like a collection of my last year and of the simply and easy moments in my life. I feel like I woke up a new chapter in this 2024 and I felt ease, simplicity, and beauty with breathing in the air of this new cycle of life. 2023 taught me a lot, brought me some deep moments of trust, love, easeful moments. I don't remember if I ever spent that much time outside, in the grass, feeling the earth underneath my feet. This year was special, full of adventures, brave moments, decisions I needed to make. Everything I'll keep deeply in my heart. I want to create moments of trust, stillness, and deep connections. Learning what I have to learn from this beautiful life that I'm allowed to experience. I mean, I feel like so much has happened. When you follow me for a while, there were some really breakthrough moments in my life, and I was really able to embrace everything and feel it in my heart and really cherish myself, what I already accomplished in my life, and breaking through all the waves of life, the ups and downs, and being here now, the human whose heart is full of love and great moments. And yeah, today's topic, I wanted to reflect and give you my insights about community, relationships, friendships, and your soul tribe that you can have actually. And I feel like this kind of is connected to the people pleasing that we all do, me including. And I feel like it's just coming from this deep desire wanting to be loved in every way that we are. And I feel like if you're just not in a really safe and stable relationship, it's not able to be yourself, that you can express yourself, so you kind of pretend to be someone else. I mean, it was a journey for myself too, because I was like, since a few years I was manifesting those amazing friendships, like those friends I truly adore from the bottom of my heart. And it just took me a while to navigate this, what I really need in my relationships, to be loved, held, and seen. And just I can call every time, or it doesn't matter what time is it, and send them messages when I'm crying and they still see me and hold me in that space. And I feel like this is such a precious feeling to experience, just to be held in no matter what and to be seen. Community and even like having a soul tribe is like the base foundation of every human, because I feel like we got so much trapped in this social media world because we're just really looking for true connection, and we're looking for connection in our daily routines, but we just live not close to our natural rhythms, to our nature that's actually is living in community. And I feel like we always kind of want to escape in this illusion of the social media, being caught up in Instagram or some YouTube or TikTok videos. And I feel like it's just like a deep desire of connection. I feel like sometimes we need to go through like relationships that doesn't serve us, that we're really able to know who do you want to be in those relationships. Mirroring someone can be like a really healthy and a really loving aspect, because I feel like in my friendship it's like, yeah, talk to each other and ask for like a really true honest advice, and not putting ourselves again into this victim mode and this mode of where we feel powerless, but really help me to find my truest essence, to like put me back in my responsibility, what I am able to like change in a situation where I'm feeling like I kind of stuck or I'm feeling loose, and I just, yeah, just want to be seen. Yeah, I recognize that one of the most important things that is for me in friendships is being able to truly speak out my truth, not only telling my needs but also telling my boundaries, and seeing the other one is still around and still like is loving me and not like judging me for that, but we can really come together in a relationship, in a conversation, to either of us is allowed to tell their story about a situation, or about maybe we triggered each other on something, and really allowing ourselves to be who we are and meet again. I just remember when I was traveling in Europe with one of my two best friends, we spent like, I think it was an over a month in a car together. And oh my gosh, I tell you, this was super challenging, and I felt like in a 1 month long seminar of self-discovery journey, I guess. But we were like really at the point, like all of us, where we were like, okay, we cannot do this anymore like this. But we were like coming again together in a communication, and like in seeing our shadows, and really being able to talk about it, even though we were all in our biggest grief, you know. But this just made like everything happened and evolve in our friendship, because we get to know each other like really close. But on the other hand, we get to know how we're able to like solve conflicts, and how are we in relationships, and are we like the persons to tend to walk away, or are we really getting in our strength and be able to tell our needs, speak out what's on our heart. Back years ago, I was sitting in a coffee shop, and there was like, I don't know, maybe there were like 18, 19 teenage girls sitting in a cafe. Were doing some homework stuff, and there was like one woman or one teenage girl who was coming kind of late, and I was kind of like observing the dynamic that was happening, because it was kind of obvious, since this other woman was coming to the group completely changed. And they were kind of like discussing, but kind of like not really interested in her in general, and she was like super nervous and didn't know how to react. So after a while she was just leaving. And then I heard like a really horrible like conversation, like they were really shit chatting about her, and telling like she was kind of like a bad person, she's not helping in this dynamic from this kind of group situation for their school and stuff. And I was really so close to just go to this table and ask them why they didn't speak this out in front of this friend, rather than speak it out in on her behind her back. And I was just so like upset, or even I couldn't believe it that this happened. But I just remember this was just happening in my school as well, where like people weren't able to really talk or speak out their needs and their boundaries. Yeah, I guess it just needed like, hey, XYZ, why did you come late, and why didn't you do this homework for us? We're just in the group, and make this group work. We all need to take our responsibility in this group. Do you need help? Is something wrong in your life? Is maybe something bothering you? Aren't you feeling good? Or didn't you have the energy to like work on this project with us together? How can we help you as a group to find your power again? I feel like it's so essential to like come back again and create the community that we need, so we're just not being forced all the time to spend hours and hours on social media just to feel any connection at all. So I have some reflection and questions for you because they were like really pivotal for me. Yeah, feeling your body. When you meet this person, even like if, is it your partner or just a friendship, like a romantic partner or a friendship, how do you feel in your body? Because I feel like, I guess you know those relationships or those friendships where you meet and you feel like, okay, hours pass by and you didn't recognize that you jumping from one to another topic and you cannot stop talking, and you just feel like super like loved and seen and everything. And they can be like some quiet moments where you both don't talk, but it just doesn't care because everything is just like in a flow and everything feels smooth and you just feel good in your body and it is amazing. But there's like another thing, like on the other hand, when you have like a friendship or you're meeting someone where you all constantly think about what you wanted to talk to this person, and you kind of feel nervous and maybe you feel like anxious or you kind of like feel tight in your body and you're just afraid to speak out if it's XYZ topic or something else. Either it is relationship that you need to change, like does it mean of taking your time apart, or really speak this out and see where you're at in your relationship and see maybe the other person recognize this too, and just like, yeah, things can be like just better twice talked about than not talked about. And I feel like this proves like the second part, when you're really able to come together in this conversation, when you talk about your doubts, your fears in this relationship, either it's a romantic relationship or a friendship. And this really proves if this relationship is like a really tight one and a really loving and holding space relationship. Because I feel like we shouldn't like waste our time in relationships where we don't feel like loved, seen, and held, and that we're not able to talk about everything that we actually want. I mean, the other person is allowed to be angry, that's not the point, but it's just about how you're finding solutions at the end. Yeah, it's the other person taking responsibility of themselves to really say, okay, yeah, XYZ didn't went like really well, or I feel the same in this kind of situation. How can we come together? Like being seen, held, loved, and being in a good communication. This is like the foundation of, yeah, relationships and community itself. And I feel like if this is all like all those puzzles are together, you create your soul tribe. And this, it can be deeper than even family, I feel, because sometimes like I feel like family doesn't only need to be plot related, so it's kind of like woven together, like soul tribe, family, whatever. This is where you're able to gain strength. This is where you're able to get responsibilities by the other person is mirroring you. Either it's like showing you the true reality in if you're in a doubt of yourself, or stepping you in your responsibility when you're being in a victim mode and you just feel like you're not able to see through those kind of shadows, this kind of foggy situation in your life. And I just wanted to make this like really like clear and speak it out that community is super important, and it's important that you really be around loving people that just accept you in every moment of your life. That's it for today. Just please comment below what kind of topics you want me to talk about, or what you wanted to see next in this YouTube channel, because currently I'm really like I just don't feel really creative, and I kind of feel like a lack of inspiration, I guess. But there might be coming some changes this year, and hopefully I will take you guys with me. Ah, goodness. Okay, I guess I will leave you with this, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.